Okay, sorry, I don't know, my phone shut off for some reason. Okay, so these nails, I usually get like four, I would say like 4 sets out of these, which is really good. They're like $5-6. So you're talking if I change them every month, so that is 4 months worth of nails for like $5-6. That's how cheap it is. So I take the nail and I use the Kiss nail glue that comes with it. Make sure you shake it up really good. The other thing too is, if you want, this helps a lot, to get fresh nail glue. Buy a fresh nail glue every month when you change your nails. I typically don't, and then like one ends up falling off or coming loose, and then I just have to glue it back on. But I think that the fresh nail glue helps a lot. And the other thing too is, like, it's not going to be perfect. Even the nail salons aren't perfect, you know, and you have to go back and get one fixed or whatever. So I usually put about 2 to 3 drops. I would go 2. Sometimes I go overboard on the nail. And then what I do is, this part is pretty hard. So it just takes a lot of practice. Like, it takes a lot to get used to. Maybe you could have somebody help you put it on. But I'm so used to it at this point. So, basically what I do is put the tip of the nail, which would be the inner tip, the inner side. I put it in the middle of my nail. I'll show you. Flip this around. Okay, and then you just press down, like backwards down. Wish I can get, sorry, the lighting. So you just get get better lighting on it. There we go. Ooh, that's really good. Can't really see me, but you can definitely see the nail better. Let me see if I can get it to stay that way without dropping. Bella. Cat was attacking me. Ooh, cool. I can get it to stay that way. Okay, so now you can see. All right. You see how I did it in the middle and not on the end. So the reason I don't do it on the end is, one, it will get, like, the edges will start peeling up and it will get caught in your hair. I don't know if you guys have ever used those stick-on nails that you can buy at the store. They tend to pull your hair. So, okay. So now that I got it at that point, you do that on all your nails. Put all your nails on just like this. And that's really long. I don't leave it really long. So, there we go. Then you take some scissors, or there are nail cutters. I don't have any. I just use scissors. And you get the length that you want. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry. So, like I said, I'm new to this editing, and my phone shut off. I'm only using my phone to record, so I don't have any fancy equipment. Alright, so once you cut the nail with the scissors, try to cut it as straight as possible. And when you do it, like, literally start at this end and make it, like, round. Like, because the nail is round, so we'll make it straight, but follow it with your scissors round, like. Alright, so it pretty much evens out with the other one. Alright, so I am doing a coffin shape with a normal straight. I would just do this and then file it, but since I'm doing coffin, I have to shape it like a coffin. which is you take the scissors and you do it to the side and then you go in on it. I'm kind of scared to do this because this is my first time doing coffin nails. Probably should have did a video on the easier ones, but so like the file is so used up, but it still works, so sorry for the gross file. Please don't shut off again, phone. So it's getting there. And if you want, you just kind of, so you take this file and then file it. The coffin way is on a slant and then up towards the tip. So file this side, then the front to make sure it's even, then the other side. There's no like particular order, just as long as you get the effect of the shape that you want. So these I want a little bit thinner. This one here I want thinner on the sides like the other one. So you just file it down. Now the thing that takes the most time is, I'm going to cut mine a little bit thinner. The thing that takes the most time is the shaping it, the filing, to get the shape that you want. So that does take the most time. But I think it's worth it. You save a ton of money. And the other issue I was having, like, if I had to go and have one fixed, I have 2 kids, so I really didn't have the time to go. And the last time that I got my nails done at the salon, it was on a weekend, so the boys were home from school, and I went in to get my nails removed so I can get a fresh set. Okay, phew, my phone is really not used to all this videoing. Alright. So now you just keep filing until you get the shape. Work on the sides and then on the tip, make sure it's straight. And always file this way down. Because when you file this way, some of the nail that's peeling off is inside here. So make sure you go both ways when you're filing it down. And I find that the way to make it really straight is to go this way. Or up with it. Okay. So that's what the nail looks like for now. I want it still thinner. So I have to keep filing it down. So it gets still on that slant. And when I'm slanting it, it's making the tip of the nail go narrower. Here comes my son, Keenan.
I see a pack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, see, the tip of the nail is now crooked, so I'm going to make it more straight. This coffin nail is a lot harder to do than I realized. Oh, it's making it really short, so I got to be careful. So Not to mention my file is not that great. So when you get a new file, it will work a lot better than this one, this old one that I have. I don't know what that is in there. Oops. So once you get the tip shape, you see how you have this where it's uneven? I just file that down till it's even. And you can feel it like it catches on your fingernail. So file that down so it's even to your natural nail. So that there's no unlevel. Like it's not uneven, I mean. And when you're doing this, be sure to tip the file so that you're only filing that line right there, not the whole nail, because that will file it down way too much on you. Only because you got to file it a little bit harder to make it uneven there. Alright, and now you can see that is even. You can kind of see the line a little bit. See how good this one is? I'm going to file it down just a little bit more. Alright. There we go. You can see it, but it is smooth. So it is even to the natural nail. And you don't want to do it too much, because then that will take the nail down too fine and it will become weak. So that's good right there. Okay, so again, this is my first time doing the coffin shape, and I'm getting a little bit like, it's okay, but it's not like, I don't feel like it's what I'm looking for. So this one, it is a thicker nail because it's on a bigger finger. I feel like it should be thinner on the side. So let me just thin that down a little bit more. Right. Like I said, no professional here. I think I am going to invest into the electric filer, just because I do these so often, like the professional one that the nail salon has. I did get a little bit of glue down here underneath my nail, and you can just file that out or pick it out with, I'm using scissors, but you can use tweezers too. Eventually that will come loose. It's not perfect, but I am just not, it looks so much more round to me. The other one went really thin on the sides. Guess you just have to work at it. Now, once you do these, like if I do this coffin shape over and over and over and over and over, I get used to it. So then it's like second nature for me, you know, so you will too. Just get used to it. But as of right now, I am not used to it, and it is a harder shape to get for me. Compared to, I usually do round or square. So that's really not that hard to do. Yeah, again, I think it's just because it is a thicker nail compared to this finger, which is thinner, but. And with the coffin shape, the longer you have the nail, the more thinner it looks. So if I were to not do them as short, then they would look longer. But sometimes, I mean, they're harder to work with when you have them longer. So they're a little bit short on my end, so probably could have done them a little bit longer, but it's done, it's done. We'll have to wait till next month. Alright, so once you do this and you file the middle down, sorry, I kind of got off track. You'll see shiny spots on the nail here. You need to do a thin file on those. Because when you have a smooth surface, that's why the nail salons do it too. When you have a smooth surface, like that glossy look, the nail polish won't stay on.